Alright everybody, me and Hunter's loaded up, headed to Kentucky. We've got about a 10-hour drive. I think we can fit one more bow in the back seat. Climbers in the back, coolers. Got the electric bike hooked up on the back. That's us right there, Devoted Sportsman. Alright everybody, Pop's coming at you here this morning. We are in Kentucky for the opening morning 2024 rifle season. We're sitting on a big green patch in the middle of two big bottoms. Give us luck.
Alright guys, Hunter here with Devoted Sportsman. It's opening morning of the rifle season here in Kentucky. I've had turkeys all over me this morning. Hens yelping, gobblers was gobbling just a minute ago. They kind of quit. But I feel like a pretty good spot. This is where I killed my buck last year. Pops is over on another spot. We're just gonna hang out and see what happens. Hopefully we'll put a big buck on the ground. Y'all stay tuned.
Alright guys, I just shot a really nice buck. I got looked like a really good 8-point. Looked like I made a good shot. I'm sorry I couldn't get the camera around on him where he was at. But I don't think he made it far. We'll give him a few minutes and we'll go see if we can track him up.
Yo, I just got word that Pop smoked a big buck. He said he ran, but he couldn't have gone very far. I don't know about y'all, but when I get that text or that call, man, I get just as excited as when I get one, just about it. Y'all stay tuned, we're gonna go recover him here in just a little bit. Excited. Alright guys, we finally made it to Pop's stand. About to go try to find his buck.
How do you feel about it? Feel really good about the shot. He was standing right down there in that little opening about to leave out of the patch. Had a hard quartering away from his shot. I don't think he made it far. Somewhere around here, I've seen him flow through these briars from the left.
You know if he took more of that angle or this angle? Did he take more of that angle or this angle over here?
You couldn't see him. He flowed. I remember seeing him flow through these bushes like this way.
There's blood. Alright guys, we found some blood.
So right there, how it is.
Yeah, I see blood all over that oak tree.
I can see it down in that box. There he is, right down there at the bottom.
Got him.
Made it all the way to the bottom.
Let's go check him out. Pop's headed to go get his deer. Okay, walking up on his butt. Down there with him. Buck down.
There he is, guys.
Nice Kentucky 8-point.
Yeah. A little recap on this morning. Early, right off the bat, I had 3 spikes. A little 10-point come out on me that I let walk. And this guy slipped in, popped in on me. I got a little bit excited. Didn't even know he was there. Anyway, I decided he was a pretty 8. So I took the shot.
Buck down. Well, we've made it 5 feet of a lot more. This hill, you probably can't tell it in this footage, but this hill is steep. Finally made it to the top. Alright guys, it's day 2 of the rifle season here in Kentucky. Pops killed him a good one yesterday morning. I passed one yesterday evening that I'm kind of questioning my decision, but hopefully it pays off. We fixing to head out for the evening hunt. It was raining pretty hard this morning, so we didn't get up and go. So y'all stay tuned. Hopefully we're in for some good action.
Fourth morning of the hunt. We just smoked a Kentucky buck. Whew. This thing, so a smaller buck or a decent buck come in, and I got good footage of him. Walked right under me and goes behind me, and I hear some racket, and I I look back and I see a deer. I said, that's a buck. Oh, so I see that there's 2 deer now. I put this deer in my scope and I said, I think that's a better buck, but I wasn't sure. So I did that, and I kept watching for a minute. I said, well, I know these deer are getting in the rut. I'm gonna spark his interest. So I took a grunt call, hit that grunt a couple times. I hear some racket and he's coming up around behind me to check it out. And I see the first buck that I seen behind him and how much smaller it looks. And I said, yeah, I believe this is a shooter. So he's laying right over there. I'm still in my tree stand, watched him fall. We're gonna get down there and check him out here in a minute. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all, I've killed 2 deer within the last 5, 6, 8 minutes. And then this dude shows up and just starts eating corn. Some mornings in the woods you'll just never forget. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, we got him. Went down here and recovered him. Nice 8-point. I'm happy with him. I'm gonna get over here and tell y'all a little story. Alright guys, we up here in Kentucky, 4th morning of the hunt. We got us a nice buck. We've had a awesome, super memorable hunt this morning. I just want to thank the good Lord above for allowing us to be able to come out here and hunt these deer like we do. And just to have the freedom to come on these trips. And I want to thank y'all for watching. You know, a little story time. This is probably one of the funnest hunts I've had. Not the biggest deer I've ever killed, but probably one of the best memories. This deer come in, and a smaller buck came in, walked right under me, and he went in the thicket behind me, and I heard some racket, and I noticed there was 2 bucks in there. Seen this one in my scope, but couldn't see him real good, and I was like, he's a good deer. And so I took out the grunt call, grunted at him a few times. He circles around, offers me a shot. I see that I believe that he's a deer I want to take, and took the shot. I think we got the shot on camera. I don't know how good the actual shot is, but the deer circles around. I'm able to film this deer as he's going down, and that's just, I've never done that before. That was super cool for me. So as I'm reviewing the footage on this deer, you know, fist pumping, I'm excited. I'm sitting there reviewing the footage, and look, and here comes the doe. Within the same 5 minutes. I swapped the camera back over to recording, got on her. We got 3 doe tags here in Kentucky, took her too. So the good Lord this year, he's blessed me and Pops both, being able to fill our buck tags, get some good footage. I can't wait to get all this put together for y'all, but I just want to thank him, you know. If it wasn't for him, we couldn't hunt these beautiful creatures. And y'all just stay tuned, because we got 3 doe tags apiece. We're already up here, so we're gonna go ahead and do some doe control, get some more footage on that, and we're having a good week here in Kentucky, y'all.
Headed out with him. I gotta get on my bike.
Good morning, everybody. Good Lord has blessed us with another beautiful morning here in the great state of Kentucky. You know, as you can see, I got a big doe here this morning, thanks to the Lord above. But you know, many a times we went on vacations, we passed old farms like we own here today, and wished, you know, I really wish I could hunt something like that. You know, and we had the opportunity to join this club, and it's been a really blessing. You know, I really enjoy coming up here. It's beautiful up here, great hunting, and as you can see, the deer are big, and there's no telling what you're gonna see. Now, you can be selective on the deer you take, but at the end, as long as you're happy with the game you harvest, then I'm happy for you. You know, this morning, this doe come out very early. I made the shot, and now I'm fixing to walk back to the camp and get me a hot cup of coffee and wait on my son. He got one also, a big doe this morning. And we'll get them cleaned up in the cooler and go fellowship and have a good time with the rest of the guys and see what they get. Stay tuned for the next hunt. You see right there in the background, see that old barn? Used to be a high-end horse ranch. Right there to the left of it, there's our camp house. Just a beautiful place up here.
Guys, we got us another nice doe over here in Kentucky. Pop's just shot him one too. So we've done a good bit of doe control. Had a really successful week. I apologize. My shot was not in frame. They were coming to a different window of the shooting house, and I thought I put the camera over there on them, but she hadn't quite walked in the frame yet, so I didn't quite get her. She dropped in her tracks though. Look, y'all check this out. As I'm doing this, another deer just walked up. A small buck. Alright guys, we got us a big old Kentucky doe. I just picked the biggest one out of the four and shot it, and that heifer's got some size to her. Pop's got one this morning too. We're about to go back to the camp, drink a cup of coffee, come pick them up and get ready to get them skinned out.
Well, everybody, we packing up. It's time to head back home. This has been a good trip. 3 of the 5 bucks you're looking at that was taken while we was here. We're in Calhoun, Kentucky. We got some good footage coming